In this Ventra XT video, we will be going through initial startup and setup of your Ventra XT for programming. When you first power it up, after everything boots up, you're going to come to what we call the birds and or hogs screen. This is where you're going to tell it whether you're growing birds or growing hogs. Those will be your options, and again, you can either use the buttons on the side or you can use the touchscreen itself. In this example, we're going to leave it on birds. So I'm now going to press enter. Now I'm going to set my units of measure. Again, you have metric, grams, centimeters, liters, or you have domestic, inches, pounds, gallon. So of course we'll leave it in inches, pound, gallon. And now we have our temperature measurement, either Fahrenheit or Celsius. We'll leave it in Fahrenheit. Now we have our display language, Spanish or English. Of course we'll leave it in English. And now we have our number of switches on front panel. In our XT that we do have only 16 switches on the front panel, but you do have an option of 24 or 32 depending on the size of your controller and how many relays you have available. We've got 16. Press enter. Now we're going to continue booting up. We're up to our home screen, and from here we want to go to menu hotkeys, and then we want to go to system control device. And here's where we're going to continue to set up the XT. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to set our time of day. Well, it just so happens to be 15:07, 3:07 in the afternoon, so that is already set. Then if we want to do our date is actually correct too, but if we need to change it, we simply go here, change it to 09/28/2021, press enter, and we've set our date. Now our power up load delay time. This comes factory default as 0. Now the power load up delay time is in the event that you lose power to your controller. When it comes back online, this is going to be the delay time as it goes through, say, fan startup. So you either are going to have all your fans come on at one time, or you can put a delay so it delays a certain number of seconds as it goes through the startup and bringing fans back on. Normally we're going to put this at 5 or 10 seconds. That way, if you have, say, 6 or 8 fans that are running, if they're all being called for at that time, it's going to take 5 seconds to bring each of those stages back on so it doesn't overload your generator if the generator has not kicked itself back off or draw a huge power draw to the system. That's just kind of a typical either 5 or 10 seconds. And then we've set that, and then as we get ready, we'll go back into, in later videos, we'll add control devices. If you need to, if you have more than one zone, you can add that there also. And that is your initial startup on your Ventra XT.